Good morning,
Morning,
to you.
Kim.
Thanks for coming in today. So, Kim, this all started back when you were about 9, is that right? So how did your kind of, I guess, obsession and buzz for this begin?
I started off just like kids do, going in shops, pretend like just having a laugh with each other, seeing who could take the most lollipops. That's how it started. And then, obviously, I've got a big family. My mum's, we was all hard up. And it just started from there because I wanted to help out. It was like looking after my brothers and sisters.
So you had how many brothers and sisters, Kim?
There's 8, so I'm 9. I'm the eldest of 9.
OK, so you were the eldest, and you didn't have very much as kids, did you?
No.
And
Just
you
each
started to shoplift as a means of protecting your brothers and sisters, to give them new
just
clothes
food.
and
It was food at first, just food and things like that. It started off like that, and then after a little bit it started with the clothes, because kids are nasty, aren't they? They start being horrible, saying you smell, you ain't got no nice clothes, all that just form
Sort of getting picked on.
Yeah, just picked on and that, so that didn't help, so I thought I'm going to go out and make it better for everyone.
And that was sort of your way of being like a mother
just
figure,
stop
I
it,
suppose.
yeah.
But so it started from actually quite a generous position. You started from thinking about protecting your brothers and sisters who couldn't look after themselves.
Yeah.
But, of course, there's another side to it, which is the buzz, as Rochelle referred to, because you were getting a bit of a buzz from stealing and from getting away with it as well.
Yeah.
Talk us through that.
I didn't get away with it at first. Obviously, I kept getting caught. My dad said to me, you need to hang your bags up. You're useless. You keep getting caught. You're no good at it. But I made myself get better at it, obviously. And, yeah.
Oh, we're talking, like, you know, a lot of money, big things, like I'm reading in here, you managed to steal an oven. I mean, how does that even happen?
Yeah, that was outside MFI in New Malden. And it was just there, like, it all boxed up, just sitting outside, and we just got it on one of them wheelie things that was there and just put it in the van and went. It's just there.
So it was about the opportunity as well, though. So
Yeah,
you're
of course.
constantly looking around for anything that you could potentially get your hands on.
it's just luck, innit? If it was there, you can take it.
Yeah.
But obviously that was just like chest of drawers and things like that. They'd be outside the shop. When I got my place, I needed furniture, so I was driving around with someone just seeing what I could get. She ain't got the money to go in and buy it.
Did you ever feel guilty about what you were doing, Kim?
Yeah, of course. But it was just my way of life. I didn't have any other choice. I had jobs. People come in and tell them that I was a shoplifter, and then I'd get sacked. So in the end, you lose confidence doing that, because you think, what's the point? I get a job and then someone comes in and ruins it for me, so I'm not getting a chance.
But actually doing it, the act of actually, did you ever worry? Did it make you anxious? The actual act of...
No, in the end, because I was so good at it...
Or it was almost a high?
In the end, it wasn't. It was just a business. So,
Right.
like, you've got a job, I had my job, that was it. I
That was
classed it
that.
as a job and I was good at it.
You
And
started sort of employing people as well, didn't you, as a group,
As a
to work
team
together,
almost.
team. How did that work? What would you do?
Well, I just get people to change, because obviously I didn't want to go and exchange it myself, because then it's a bigger thing.
So, no, talk me through the process. If you were going to...
So if I went out and I'd go out and get all the stuff.
So then, so you would steal certain items, and then how does the team work?
Then I'd go home, detag everything,
Right.
then get it all in piles of bags, say New Look, Next, wherever I've gone, have all the right bags for the stuff to go in. Then I would get girls to take it back for me and change it for the vouchers and pay them £10 every one. So they'd be in the shop 5 minutes, they're getting £10 for 5 minutes' work. So, of course, I was getting people from...
And then you would sell that credit on to people?
Then I would, yeah, or I'd have one person who would just buy the whole lot.
Of course, you did get caught. I mean, this isn't all
Yeah,
just
I've
sort
been
of...
to prison, calls, but like 5 times.
5 times?
Yeah.
And after the first time in prison, you know, I can only imagine that, you know,
It was awful.
well,
I was
exactly.
crying. I was crying.
I can
It was
only imagine
horrible.
it's not a pleasant experience. So after it gets to that point, do you not think, OK, I'm done here, like, this is not for me?
No, because I come straight out and just... When I was in prison, I just accepted it and just got on with it and got on with people, and I was fine. Then I come out and just go straight back to it, because that's all I knew.
So why did you stop then eventually? Because you've been in prison 5 times?
Yeah.
You've got how many children?
6.
6 children. They're all grown up now. Your youngest is 18.
Yeah.
What made you stop in the end? What was it?
Because she wanted a normal life. Like, she just
Your
wanted...
daughter?
Yeah, she just wanted to have all her friends round, and I didn't want anyone round the house because of how I lived my life, because I couldn't afford for them to hear anything, because the kids are little earwaggers, aren't they? They're nosy and they could hear something on the phone. I just didn't want all that. So then go back and tell their mum, then all of a sudden it would affect Paris because of what I was doing.
So you kind of want it to,
I
keep
just
people
trying
away.
to protect everything. But...
Do you ever, like now looking back, obviously you've been in jail 5 times. The things that you've done, the people that you've stolen from, are you sorry for that?
Of course. Yeah, of course. Like, obviously, when I'm doing it, I'm oblivious to that. It's just my money and I'm making my money and I don't worry about nothing else. But now I'm not doing it and I'm out of it and I look back and I just think, wow, you don't realise how many people you're actually hurting, like the shops and that.
And do you plan to pay it back, all the money that you've stolen?
Well, I'm helping out voluntary work, so that's like me sort of trying to give something back like that.
So you're writing a book currently, aren't you?
I did bring it in, but obviously...
So who gets the money from the book?
Me. But obviously I get the money and then I'm going to set up a charity and I'm going to put something into that so I can set up a charity for people like me that need help.
And that's
Kim, what would you say to somebody who might be watching this morning who's thinking, wow, she got up to £20,000 a month. That's a lot of money. I could maybe get into that. Or someone who may be in a similar situation who is making a fair bit of money from shoplifting.
I wouldn't. It's not worth it because it costs a lot of things around you, family, friends, all of that is not worth it. And I'm only getting that all back now.
Because all of those things that you
had
had...
to rebuild your life.
To rebuild my
You've lost your lavish lifestyle, haven't you? You've lost the cars, you've lost all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but I'm rich because I've got my family back, so you've got to look at it like that.
It's knowing, I guess, getting to that point and knowing your priorities.
You just don't have no one like my kids and all that. Nothing got in the way of it, and that is really bad.
Do you think it's almost an addiction?
It was. It's an addiction for the money. Like, I wanted the money, like my own business.
You don't
and the
care
thing
who's
is,
in
I
your
stuck
way.
at it for all that long time, so I know I could run a good business.
If you could go back, what would you do differently?
I'd liked the fact of having my own business and having people work for me, but of doing it the right way.
Legitimately.
Not that way.
Would you go back to that 9-year-old Kim and say, don't take those icicles?
I wish I'd never done it.
Because that was the start of it.
I do, but my brothers and sisters have meant a lot to me, and why should they go without? Like, these kids were being horrible and that. It just started from there.
That's the conflict, isn't it? Because you were trying to protect them, but you had no right to be stealing that money and no right to be stealing that food.
But then, in turn, then you're not protecting yourself in the long run, I guess.
Well, I didn't care about myself, really. I just made sure I was good at what I did.
Started off in the right place, didn't it? Started off that way. Well, thank you.
Yeah, good luck with the book.
Yeah, good luck with the book.
And setting up that charity as well, I think, because I think your experience could be incredibly informative for a lot of people. Certainly understanding where you've been, where you've gone to, and hopefully where you're going to end up.
Yeah,
Kim, thanks for
Thank you. Thank you
very much.